high his ceiling can be as he continues his development.
Now here's Cox. And that time also missed a shot. MP outside. Connects from three-point range.
Well, they couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came to this game prepared perfectly.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. For three, Cox. Delaware grabs the miss. And for the Vipers, not the tip-off tournament group stage they had hoped for.
They didn't have much scoring firepower and were pretty inconsistent with their shooting. I would not be surprised to see them shake up the roster and make a move for a scorer in the coming weeks.
And the dunk by Cox.
Oh, wow. Standing at just 6'1", Cox elevates for the finish.
Here's Jefferson. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Now here's Parsons. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he drops in the layup off glass.
They need that kind of attacking mindset from Parsons. No backing off, even with the defense right in his face.
Good on the three-point shot.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
You see Phillips play out there, you can see why he was a first-round pick. The athleticism he has, it just oozes with every movement he makes.
And the 76ers knew that he would be a bit of a project. His game is far from refined, but getting extra touches here will go a long way when he eventually gets called back up.
Now here's Holland. Outside for Ion. Ellis outside. For three, Cox. And the Vipers, another tray.
Lightning hands. Cox got that one away in a hurry.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A shot by Jefferson, no good.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Now here's Parsons. 4 on the shot clock. Over Harrington. Parsons can't get it to drop. He gets it up. That is one fantastic buzzer beater.
Hit that shot just like it was nothing.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Bluecoats ahead. Up by 12. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway.
Well, I love everything he's doing on the offensive end. He's getting the better of the defense and finding plenty of early buckets.
Well, he's off to a great start offensively.
The Bluecoats with some changes. Time called here. The Vipers decide to talk it over.
Timeout for the Vipers. One more round of applause for your performers.
The Bluecoats with the lead. Phillips outside. Here's MP for three. Yes, it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 for 12 shooting tonight.
Everyone's thrilled to see MP scoring like this, especially him. Consistent production. That's what he needs to make the move up from the G League to the NBA.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Phillips. No!
Hey.
Look at that.
I'll add that to Axel Phillips' highlight reel.
Cox with the ball. MP's there. Ion shot is off. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. MP on the wing. He's guarded by Cox. A shot by Jefferson, no good. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
14 feet out, and that one good.
There are levels of Parsons' offensive game. Leaving him any room in the mid-range, that's a mistake.
MP outside. Unable to get that one, but he's 10 for 14 on the night, shooting 71% from the field. There's a screen by Ellis. And it's wide right, hits off the rim.
That is such a low percentage shot.
Look, he's got to remember, he's got 4 teammates out there with him. He doesn't need to do it all by himself.
Pass
This
the
is
rock.
a team game.
Yeah.
MP outside. And that's good for 2.
Defensively, you just do not want to see MP shooting it in rhythm.
Holland outside. Ion. The three-pointer, no good. And here's MP. 27 points for him. Steps back and fires. Again, Delaware.
As a defender, you always have to stay on your man's hip. Because if you don't, that's what's going to happen.
Here's Parsons. Excellent D there from Harrington. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Blue Coats on top, up by 16. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started.
He's filling it up so far. To be a successful NBA point guard, you have to be able to create your own offense.
Yeah, that's changed over the years, and he's proving he can be that type of player, doing a great job taking advantage of any opening that he gives him.
And, you know, Tim, the gold standard of the G League has got to be Rio Grande Valley Vipers.
The most successful team in league history with a record 7 finals appearances and 4 titles to show for it.
And it's Cox missing. And he lobs it up in the dunk by Phillips.
Well, you see the connection Phillips has with his teammates. Now that's how you finish off an alley-oop.
Holland outside. Cox. Off target from outside. Here's MP for 3. Holland pulls it in. This Viper squad struggling. Ione for 3. The rebound by Coleman. Here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway. And the name the Blue Coats, paying homage to the 1st Delaware Regiment.
A group of soldiers famous from the American Revolution, apparently known for their discipline and ferocity, as well as their blue uniforms with red trim.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Pass to Ion. To halt the run. That one is off.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly. And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
MP with it. 37 points for him. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And the Blue Coats have been one of the more successful G League teams, Brian.
Just the second team in league history to make 3 straight finals appearances from 2021 to 2023. My goodness, what a run that was. And of course, it all culminated in their first title in that 23 season. He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense his confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Parsons, he's guarded by Harrington. Now here's Parsons. Defense is right there. Makes it off the glass.
I like that. Parsons going to work from point-blank range.
And here's MP from the arc. The long-distance three. He is buried.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Count that one.
You have to applaud how Cox has called his own number. The defense really has not adjusted to AJ's play, and he's made them pay.
And the Blue Coats just a short drive from their parent club in Philly.
So that's a financial and competitive advantage for the Sixers. No need to sort out flights and hotels. They can call up players at a moment's notice, and they'll get up to Philly real quick.
Here's Cox. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here.
First team
That one on steal.
How about AJ Cox forcing the defender to foul?
And the Blue Coats making a switch here.
shooting.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Delaware. Here's Jefferson. Again, Delaware.
It takes focus to pull up off the bounce. And as we know, focus is no issue for MP.
Down low. Here's Cox. Delaware grabs the miss. MP outside. Shoots a fader. Foster grabs the miss. You know, Tim, the Blue Coats started out as the Utah Flash from about 2007 to 2013.
And when they moved east for the first half decade, they were known as the Delaware 87ers. The fans called them the Sevens. Not bad, but after the rebrand, now it's Go Coats.
And that one's good, Jefferson.
It's been an excellent performance from the field for him.
Pass to Foster. Ion. And the Vipers, another tray.
Well, this is the kind of competitive nature you love to see. Ion answering right back with a three of his own.
The fadeaway. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's on you.
Such a wide open look.
Well, just a sweet three from Cox. Good job finding that look out on the perimeter.
Here's Jefferson. And the Blue Coats tack on two more.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Pass to Foster. Nichols. Count the basket.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Holland with the steal. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Blue Coats on top, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the... And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. That scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change.
He's absolutely torching the defense with his long-range shooting. No lack of confidence from outside, that's for sure.
And after seeing all these shots go down, he's getting greedy now. And I don't blame him. Run up those numbers, young fella. Show them what you're all about.
And you look back at the Vipers, a pretty good coaching tree. Great history there.
Oh, absolutely. Before they went on to respected head coaching roles in the NBA, two of my favorite guys, Chris Finch and Nick Nurse, each won championships as coaches in Rio Grande Valley.
Here's Goodwin. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Jefferson. And the Blue Coats tack on two more.
Oh, there's that fearless streak with MP. He got a defender in his shirt and didn't care.
Out to the left wing. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Phillips.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
Offensive rebound. MP inside.
You gotta have a...
Coming onto the floor for your Vipers. Substitution on the court.
from outside. A rebound by Gibson. And you know, Brian, the Vipers were the first single affiliate G League franchise.
Yeah, back in 2009, the Rockets became their lone parent club, taking charge of basketball operations. Obviously, now it's a model that has swept the league.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Pass to Ellis. Ion. And here's Ellis. Here's Cox. And they pick up 2.
Taking on the big dogs. Cox really showing his effort there.
Third team foul. A.J. Cox. Delaware foul. Jess Christie. First personal foul. At the line for your Vipers, A.J. Cox. One shot.
A passionate fan base for the Vipers here in Edinburgh, Texas.
And only 20 miles away from Mexico, so they draw fans from both sides of the border. It's a wonderful scene with different languages and cultures all coming together.
Jefferson, he's guarded by Cox. From past the arc, and the Blue Coats, another 3.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Jefferson. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Rio Grande with the ball. Holland outside. Parsons. It's hauled in by Christie. Among noteworthy players who've suited up for the Blue Coats, how about B-ball Paul Reed?
Yeah, he won the Rookie of the Year and the MVP award back in 2021. What a season that was. And with that kind of immediate impact, it's no surprise how he quickly made his way to the NBA. While building out his game, Phillips can rely on his size to do some major damage at the rim. At both ends, really.
Pass to Holland. Out to Cox. Ellis outside. 5 to shoot. Holland from long range. Good on the triple.
Well, hey, Holland can make threes when he gets some separation, as you saw right there. Fantastic job cashing in.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And the Blue Coats making a change here.
A.J. Gibson.
Over the last few decades, Tim, the Vipers really have taken on the Houston Rockets' analytical approach.
Pace and space, avoiding the mid-range. They've been a proving ground for a style of play that's become more and more accepted at the NBA level.
Now here's Hendricks. From deep three-point range, another 3 falls for Delaware. And so it's Rio Grande with it. Outside Parsons. That'll do it as the Blue Coats take the win.
Nice win for them. They were able to contain that ISO-style game that Rio Grande Valley likes to play so much.
Man, a nice tune-up for the Winter Showcase.
Yeah, every second you have on the floor here is working towards that goal. All these players are excited to show what they can do in the showcase, not to mention, of course, the cash prize.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
What did I say before the game?
Coach, you should have heard him after you
I don't
left.
care what he said. What did I say?
That our job is to make Axel look good.
And instead, you decide to show him up.
He already got...
Welcome back to another episode of For the Love of